So, I've been inspired to come on here by my good friend Anya. I've had so much to talk about, and I've constantly looking at excuses to talk about it. Probably through fear of what people might say and think. I'm not a writer. I'm not someone who sits down and writes things. I'm more of a talker. I can talk more passionately. I can be more... I can put things across a lot better when I talk than when I write. So although I do post, they're never in depth enough to what I want to talk about. So what I want to talk about today, because I'm pretty sure it's on everyone's mind, is the frustration. We've got a lot of frustration. For me, especially when we go out shopping, we're all in queues. We're all lining up to get into wherever we want to go. We've got security telling you when you can't do things. So we're up against resistance of being told what to do, authority, and pretty much from what I see, most people around me feel exactly the same, but no one's prepared to stand up and say anything. And sometimes I'm in a state of mind where I do say something, and I tut, or I speak to whoever I'm with, or I say this is ridiculous, and then I will spark up a conversation with whoever's around. That resonates, and then they start talking, and then other people start talking, and then you realise that actually everyone feels the same, but no one is saying anything about it. Nobody is saying anything about how they're feeling. They are just going along with the status quo. And the status quo is just do as you're told and shut up. But actually, not everyone wants to do as they're told. Actually, some people want to stand within their sovereignty. Some people want to stand up. Some people, like myself, have got children that want to be able to stand out for our children's future, for our grandchildren's future. We want to stand up, and we should be standing up. We shouldn't be accepting it. Okay, look, we've got to queue up, yeah? So I go to places that I don't queue up as much. That's what I've started doing. I've started timing it, so I go out a little bit later. But sometimes I like to queue because then it gives me an opportunity to have conversations with people that I may not necessarily have had a conversation with. So let's think about ways that we can stand within our sovereignty by standing up to what is wrong with the world right now, okay? I don't want things to go back to how it was. That's not what I'm standing up for. How it was broken. People are in dead-end jobs. They're in jobs they hate. They're living for their holiday. They're in debt. No one's happy. A lot of people are doing work that they don't enjoy. That's not living. We've not been brought on this earth to just go to work and die, because that's how it's been for however long. I mean, I like my job as a swimming teacher. I like my job as a therapist. Okay, I enjoy both jobs. However, the swim teaching, it started to become a job that I was dreading to go because I'm spending a lot of time in the water. So for me, this has probably made me realise that that's something I don't really want to go back to. However, working with children is something that I enjoy. So anyway, that's another story. I don't want to go back up on that. So how do we stand in our sovereignty? We stand up for what we believe is right. We stand up even when our voice is shaking, when people are challenging us. We stand up. We speak our truth. We activate that throat chakra. We activate that energy within that area, and you will not believe how amazing that will make you feel once you start doing it. Yes, you will be shaking. I can feel sometimes the shaking in my voice. My whole body shakes. And do you know what that is? That is energy moving out of your body. That is old, stuck shadows and attachments and implants and everything that's been attached to you from your trauma in your past that is stopping you. And as you speak up and you get it out and you get it out, it starts to shake and it comes out. And after, your whole body is shaking. And that is because you stood in your truth, in your sovereignty, and you said what you wanted to say. So one way that I'm now standing in my sovereignty is I'm no longer going to make card payments where I don't have to. So obviously online, if I order something online, I have to make a card payment. But if I go to a shop, I can make a cash payment, and I will refuse to use a shop that is refusing cash, because cash is a legal tender. So therefore, we are okay to pay with cash. Okay, the more we keep tapping that card, which again is a lot easier to spend, the more we tap that card, the more we agree to a cashless society. Now, this isn't a conspiracy. They are trying to get rid of cash. All the big shops are opening up. We've got McDonald's, all the crap shops, shall we say. All the places are opening up. IKEA, I'm getting emails left, right and centre to say these shops are opening up, but we are no longer accepting cash. That tells me something. This is nothing to do with a virus on cash. We know that. We can accept letters, we can accept parcels. Oh, Mr. Amazon, he's flying about all over the place. We can accept all of that. But we can't accept cash because of the virus. No, that's lies. That's bullshit. Sorry, but it is. And you know it, I know it, everyone knows it, all right? So take a stand, get your cash out and start using that legal tender, because it will only become obsolete when you stop using it, okay? Stand in your power. Stand up for your children's rights. Stand up for everything that you believe in, okay? Now, right now, I think what is going on is way more than what the majority of people think, okay? Even way more than what I'm thinking. I think it's way deeper. Yes, I absolutely believe there is some sort of spiritual warfare going on. I believe that there is a war on our consciousness, and if we allow them to make us angry, make us fearful, bring us down in a lower vibration, they have got what they want. That's what they want. They want to take our sovereignty away. They want to take our freedoms away. They want to have control of our emotions. So don't allow it to happen, okay?